Yes, so my name is Perry Gilbanks, and we're involved in mainly the tiling prep for GJ. So that involves preparing the shower trays for screeding and concrete removal, and then we do the waterproofing a little bit later on in the stage for GJ. Well, I love the variety and being able to work with different tradespeople when I'm working at GJ. And you know, on a beautiful day like today, working outside, you can't beat that, can you? Yeah, well, I've been working the trades now for over 25 years, and I realise how important it is to be a team player. Because my work description being tile based, I'm working with a lot of other tradespeople. It's so important to be all on the same page, to be able to connect with each tradesperson, so you're essentially becoming your friend. I found very important to be a team player. I realised that expectation is a big thing. When you have high expectation of yourself and then in turn others, you can very easily get frustrated by everyone else, particularly if you are just trying to get your job done and you look at everyone as almost like the opponent, where they are in your way, they're holding you up, they could potentially slow you down. I found that very frustrating, and it really took the joy away from my work, and you just didn't have that harmony, which is really important. Well, you just get frustrated, and I think frustration is one of those things where when you get frustrated or agitated, you start making mistakes, and you lose that joy, and you want to be able to go home in a good mindset, because really we work to live, not living to work. So it was important to me that when I was at work, I was also had a good contentedness as well. Well, when we are at work, obviously you're pleased to see different ones, because you've been building up this relationship over a period of years. So when you see the sparkies arrive, or the builders, or the jib stoppers, or the finishers, or the painters, you've already built this connection. So it's like seeing your friends arrive, and that makes work so much more happier. I guess I've taken that mindset for how I view life outside work, and it's like you either see everyone as being on the same team as you, trying to get the same goal, or you see them as your competitor. And what I mean by that, it's a little bit like you take the All Blacks. Now, we all love the All Blacks, and you love how they work together, how they harmonise together. So even if that, as a team play, even if you're not the one getting the try, if you help the one who got the try get there, you're all excited together. Whereas this same team, some of them might be from the Blues, others might be from the Hurricanes, and while they're in that setting, they're like enemies. But as the All Blacks, they're one team. So I try to view it like being the All Blacks, that when I'm working on work site, that we're all on the same team trying to achieve the same good outcome. And that harmony, I find, just makes things go so much smoother. And when I'm willing to help them out, perhaps it's to do with your leads, or if I'm making noise or dust, if you're considering them, I find they in turn will be willing to help out somewhere else. So you end up getting this full harmony where you're trying to help each other out rather than be frustrated by each other. Definitely, I would say it's our own mindset. If you are looking at why is this other person on site when I am, and I'm going to let them know how frustrated I am, that's just going to cause disharmony. Where if you realise that at times you're going to have to share the same work site, and you're going to have to consider one another, that's going to make your day so much better, because then you start building a relationship, you start having humour, and you start feeling good about yourself, and your work goes better as well. So when you get home, you're in a good mental state, and I think that is so important. I've always been able to compartmentalise work and home in two different places. So if you talk to my friends or in my family, I don't need to talk about work too much, because I'm already fulfilled with what I have at home. So when I back up at home, basically my work hat comes off, and I can enjoy being able to be with my family. I have a lot of outlets and hobbies as well. I love mountain biking, and at home, we have a sauna, so I love to relax with that, and to be just with my family. So I find the two harmonise really well with each other.